Hello and welcome to Volume 3 of the 5 video series that we're doing on our system called Hapkido Blend. So before we start the hand techniques, which we're going to cover in this DVD, I want to acknowledge a couple of people that have had incredible influence in my training, my personal training, and the way I choose to use my hands and what we teach in our school and our culture. Number one is in Sensei Benny Urquidez, which really has been a gift to my life and our life at our school, because he really opened my eyes to the whole idea of using my hands. And in my lifetime, I've come across only a few times, people who've had who I truly believe they're great teachers, and they speak from experience, not necessarily from theory. Because most people that I've been, again, fortunate enough to train with, there are a lot of collectors out there. There's a lot of good instructors, but a few times in my life I've come across teachers who really have, when they tell you something, it's not because they know it or they know of it. They've actually done it. They've been there. They've done it. And Sensei's, it really introduced me to the way to use my hands and feet, and changed the way I really look at the hands and feet. Another person is P.J. Goosen, who, after studying strictly boxing with him, I really appreciated the American art of boxing, which to me is one of the most superb way of using your hands. Another one is Sifu Rambaliki, for introducing me to the trapping and using sensitivity arts of the Filipino arts, and the Wing Chun that he has taught me. The concept that I want to go over in this DVD with you guys, the kind of a mental lesson, if you want to say, that I want to share with you guys is, in my experience of being a martial artist and being a teacher, I met a lot of school owners, I met a lot of martial artists. Everyone always tries to do extra stuff. Like, some school owners, some martial artists, they're always great at doing extra stuff. And, including me for years. And the older I get, I go back to, I'm truly understanding what the word extra, what the definition of the word extra is, which to me means after you've done what you're supposed to do, then go ahead and do extra stuff, which is a wonderful thing to do. But my experience has been most people don't do what they're supposed to do, but they love to do extra stuff. They love to go out there and find out about other systems and other stuff where they haven't really even studied their own. They haven't gone back to their own heritage and see what their art offers, or their teacher, or their own training. But they love to go out there and see, to get extra stuff. So my lesson for you would be, find out what it is you really want, which is very difficult to do unless you have a vision, and very difficult to do if you don't have a written vision, because you can't keep constantly change your goal. So go back to see what really, set a goal for yourself, and what is it you really want to accomplish in your training. Have a vision, write it down, ask for feedback about it, go to a few people who have done it before, ask for feedback, and constantly every day measure yourself towards that goal. See if you're reaching that goal. What is it you want to, what experience do you want to create in other people? Like, personally for me, these DVDs were not designed necessarily to impress you, it was mostly to impress upon you a life skill lesson, something that you can walk away from and thinking, God, I can use the 9 dots, or I can use the extra thing, or I can use the thing that he said, more than, I like the way he did the, a jab, cross, hook, or the boxing combinations, because like I said, anybody can do those at any time. And they're really what I consider extra stuff, is to go back to your vision, what it is you want to accomplish in your training, and hopefully me and these DVD series will introduce you to something to get it closer to your own vision. So happy training, and if you have any questions, any feedback for me, I'd love to get back with you.